feel sick over what's happening to my mom. And yeah, there were a couple of new messages today, or yesterday. It was 2 in the morning, Tuesday. New messages from her. And over something that I can't elaborate upon, but wish I could, desperately wish I could. It's completely separate from all of this. Separate completely from my family. Anyway, yeah. So my mom is, repeatedly begging me. Just as an aside, she's also saying she wants me as the healthcare proxy. I said, Mom, you can only do something like that when you're well and out, And you didn't do it before when you were well and out, and you knew how upset I was that Auntie did not make me co-healthcare proxy, which basically virtually means that I'm at Auntie's mercy, whatever she wants to do regarding my mom. And she can say X, Y, and Z, but that's the bottom line, the undeniable bottom line. The alternate doesn't mean shit, okay? The alternate is only if the regular one is unavailable. Okay. But again, that's up to my mom to say to Auntie what my mom wants. Once she's well, and if she won't do it, then Anyway, she keeps insisting that, and I said, that I'm not. Well, I want you to be. Well, there's nothing you can do from the mental hospital. Okay. And then she wants me to talk to her doctor. It will serve no purpose whatsoever, me talking to her doctor, her social worker, anything. I disagree 100% with what he's doing. He's drugging her to high heavens. I have a message yesterday. He wants to that he was talking to her, you're not doing well, I'm going to increase your medication, because that's their answer to everything. For the same reason I want nothing to do with Auntie who bows down to all that bullshit. I'm not going to talk to her doctor. It would just be pointless. In fact, it would probably just make matters worse. There's no point in me talking to this doctor. None. My mom's at his mercy, and I'm enraged. There's no point in me talking to him. There's no point. And I'm not going to do it, because there is no point. And again, it could even make matters worse. Resign myself that she's in there for an indefinite period of time. The irony is, as I told you, the reason that he didn't want to follow the irony is the reason he didn't want to follow what the nurse practitioner is also an ignorant, she's useless too. Remember, my mom's in this place with Auntie's blessing and her blessing, okay? The reason that he didn't want to go on that regimen of the Lamictal, he says it will take too long to kick in. So his solution is to drug my mom with everything under the sun, and he thinks that's going to make her better quicker so she can get out like she wants to. Meanwhile, I have a real bad feeling, and so does Joe. And this is not us being cynical or whatever. It's based on bad feeling. Joe does it necessary. I think that my mom will die or something, but he believes that she'll have some kind of health emergency or something. I mean, she's getting nosebleeds. She's so drugged up, and her immune system is shot to hell from all the antibiotics she's had and the flu shots and all the psych meds, you know. It's all built up. So that's the irony. Don't put her on what the nurse practitioner wanted her on, because that'll take too long to work. But meanwhile, as far as I'm concerned, being this drugged up is killing her. So, you know. And then she'll be like whining to me, well, they said if they said that I would get out faster on all this. Yeah. Ain't life a bitch, Mom? I can see it happening. She's like, I want to get out. Yeah. And they're going to say, well, it's not making you well. We need to increase it. You're not doing well. You're not doing well because you falsely believe drugging her to high heavens is the way to make her well. And now your brilliant idea is to increase to whatever, I don't know. I told my mom to find out and tell me. I'm not talking to her doctor. It will serve no purpose. They can't tell the difference between, it's not her fucking, you got a drug to high heavens. Why else does she acts way differently inside these mental hospitals when they drug her to high heavens? Remember, they don't all do it, it's certain ones. Than she does at home when she's breaking down. And his perception is she's not getting better, she's getting worse. Let's increase the medication, that'll work, yeah. Wonder why I and other like-minded individuals call it all a pseudoscience. With human beings being nothing but guinea pigs. Twill serve no purpose me talking to my mama's nut house doctor or social worker or anything. And along the same lines, serve no purpose in talking to Auntie. I have no desire to talk to her. And she's just going to try to get me, sway me to her point of view, convince me that everything's fine and they're doctors and they know what they're doing. Whatever. Something bad happens to my mom, it's on you. As far as I'm concerned. Because you could have got her out of there and chose not to. There you have it. Take an angel to the vets later on today. Trying to figure out why she's, she's on Apriquel, it's a potent medication, and Benadryl, and she's just still itching herself raw till she bleeds, So I want to find out alternatives to that horrible dog. the woman came up with a better idea. Remember, I'd come up with the chicken breast, but even that sometimes doesn't work so well. It doesn't wrap around, whatever. The woman came up with a better idea, and then at least then the cold cuts, she made turkey meatballs, and you stick the little tiny turkey meatballs and stick the pill inside, and then she keeps the turkey meatballs in the freezer, you know, because last time the chicken went bad kind of fast in the fridge. I don't know why. So that's a good idea, huh? And then the pill's completely hidden in it, and she doesn't spit the pill out, she just swallows the turkey meatball. I was having to put the pills down Angel's throat, because if she gets her nice, you know, chicken, and then spits out the pill, I'm not going to just keep giving it. Then it's only a tiny, tiny little pill. I just put it down her throat. But she doesn't like that, and you'd rather not do that. So you'd rather it work. That, you know, the woman told me she came up with that. I'm like, oh, that's innovative. It's good. It's good, babe. Have you talked to my mom? No. No. You want to call her, boost her morale? More people she hears from, you know. Then I provided her with a very brief version of what's going on, including aunties. Just because you're against psychiatric medication doesn't mean you have to fly off the handle every time your mom gets hospitalized. And when I see the woman, I'll tell her how Auntie didn't like what I was saying, expressing genuine concerns regarding my mom, and reservations, huge valid reservations regarding my mom's nurse picture. Auntie didn't like it, so stop texting me. You're a nut case. You're a head case. Watch out, or you know, your big mouth drove your mom's friend away. Watch out, or I'll be next. Not talking to Auntie, not unless there's an emergency. It's better for all involved, especially me. And when my mom, hopefully, if she gets out ever, I'll play nice with Auntie when it's necessary, you know, when we're around my mom or whatnot. There's not going to be any confidant, treating her as a confidant and getting drunk and joking around. Can you find me a boyfriend or a lover? I haven't had sex since April 6, 2008. Shit like that. No. No more. No more. No more telling her personal stuff about foot guy or any of that. Or she blew it, and I'm sure she doesn't care anyway. Like I said, I've never made her cry. It's the other way around. So, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Once again, lesson learned. Tony Jenkins and his character several months ago made me cry, so, you know, they're strangers. This is my aunt. Right, Omar? Right, Omar? Right? Hi. Miss Grandma? You miss Grandma? sick. It's not physical, it's mental, manifesting itself just in total, like, ugh. And just as an aside, you know, I'm not one to go and like tattle on anybody for no reason. But if somebody's doing something that you know, you guys have to realize, if somebody's doing something that negatively impacts your life, then you have to, quote, tattle, unquote, on them, you know? You can't just allow them to continue doing something that they're not supposed to be doing and that negatively impacts you. That's not fair. No, I can't elaborate, and no, it has nothing to do with FedEx. Actually, last time when I got my FedEx package, it was all nice and wrapped in plastic. Which is all I've wanted from the beginning. You'd think I was asking for the fucking world. Don't leave my packages so they get soaked or snowed on or whatnot. Just wrap them in plastic like you're supposed to do, even if it's 100 degrees out and bright and sunny and no rain in sight. You know, I'm not asking for the world. And regarding this other thing, it's even more absurd than that, believe it or not. Don't go around asking for trouble. Not even remotely. But I'm also not going to be walked all over.